The success of the National College for Educational Leadership is connected to its responsiveness to the learning needs of our school leaders, as well as to changes in the social context. And we do this through the design and delivery of customized professional interventions. Consequently, we have developed high-quality, targeted professional learning experiences for our school leaders that are fit for purpose. The program's division has taken a new trajectory in order to address challenges with respect to time and space, and this has allowed for greater flexibility and convenience for our school leaders. Accordingly, we have shifted to the blended modality, or to completely online, self-paced, asynchronous courses that are designed to address specific needs in our local context as well as in the global community. We have designed 2 courses in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. The first one is the Virtual Instructional Leadership course, which was designed to assist school leaders in the management and supervision of their staff on an e-learning platform. The course also helps them to embrace a new leadership approach in this pandemic called Maslow Before Bloom, and in addition to that, it exposes them to modules that will enable them to create e-learning experiences for their students while managing remote teams. And so to date, we have engaged close to 3,000 school leaders, both from the upper management tier as well as the middle management tier of both primary schools, high schools, school leaders in the early childhood institutions, as well as those in private institutions. The second learning product that we developed in response to COVID-19 is called the 3R framework. The 3 R's in the framework represent regroup, recondition, and rebuild. We define regroup as the ability of school leaders to revisit systems and processes after a crisis. We also consider recondition as the ability of school leaders to reframe their mindsets after a crisis so that their staff and students and stakeholders will be able to continue without too many gaps in their operations. We define and rebuild as the ability of school leaders to revisit systems, processes, and standards after a crisis. In order to design this course, the NCEL team visited schools across the 7 administrative regions. In these schools, we were able to take note of the different strategies that the school leaders have implemented in preparation for schools. And so we were able to explore topics relating to the new normals, such as classroom spacing and physical distancing, mealtime and preparation. We looked at psychosocial considerations for both students and staff. We looked at health screening and also some of the other protocols relating to temperature checks, hygiene and sanitation, and so on. The school leaders feel so much more prepared now, and they have lauded the college for the timeliness of the project and also the fact that they have gotten the guidelines that they would have needed to supplement those already provided by the Ministry of Health and Wellness. A core feature of the online courses that we deliver here at the National College for Educational Leadership is the inclusion of local videos created with our own principals who have been doing very well in their schools. This is a deliberate move because we want to ensure that our participants not only see what their colleagues are doing in their schools, but they would also be able to adapt these strategies in order to address challenges in their local contexts. So overall, we continue to design and deliver customized learning experiences to address gaps in the skills and competencies of the middle leaders in our schools.